Hey, Johnny. Johnny, you there? I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions on Mafia 3, put some time into the game, and let's just jump right into it. And let's start off with the pros, and then I'll give you guys the cons. The pros. The story, at least so far, and the way that the story is presented, huge, huge, huge thumbs up. Right out of the gate, I'm invested. I care about these characters. Gunplay in this game is pretty satisfying. The soundtrack of this game is absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you like songs from, that era, this game is going to float your boat. I mean, you got some Johnny Cash in there, you got some CCR, you got Kareem, you got Jimi Hendrix. It goes on and on and on and on. Trying to think of what else I could say about this game in terms of pros, positives. And I think that's about it. I mean, this is clearly a narrative-driven game, and I don't think anyone thought otherwise, but, some people might be new to Mafia, and they might pick this game up and say, well, I need something that's kind of similar to GTA, and this game is really not all that similar to GTA because, well, let me just get into some of the cons, and there's a lot of cons. The AI in this game is absolute dog crap.
How you doing?
It's just not great. I mean, it really isn't, and it's inexcusable how bad it is. The open world, New Bordeaux, there's really not all that much to do in New Bordeaux. You can kind of roam around and look at things, but that's about it. If you're looking for some side activities, for some side missions that are, kind of familiar to what you would expect in Grand Theft Auto, then you can just forget it. There's really nothing to see or do in New Bordeaux. It's not a living, breathing city. It's really, really bad, to be honest with you. And I think this game honestly would have benefited from being a linear game because, man, when you deviate from the main missions, from the story missions, or from any missions whatsoever, and you just do whatever you want to do, you're going to see jank. And not only that, but you're just going to see nothingness. It's just a barren open world, and they could have done so much better, really, honestly. It's already starting to get repetitive. I mean, you do a lot of killing here in this game, and I guess if you like, listen, a lot of people are going to bring up other games, and they're going to say, oh, well, you do that, and, Uncharted, and, in Uncharted, you watch a cutscene, and then you kill, and then you rinse and repeat, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of the case, but, man, this game, you literally do nothing but kill, 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 at least from my experience with the game thus far, and I mean, like I said, if that's what floats your boat, then by all means you're going to enjoy this game because you're going to be doing that for a lot of hours. But if you're expecting something a little bit more variety in the missions, then you can just forget it, at least from what I've played. Maybe things branch out a little bit later on, and I'm sure they do, but the majority of the time you're going to be killing. The game has a slew of technical problems. The game was just clearly not finished. Hangar 13 clearly needed more time. I wish video games, man, if a video game isn't ready, I wish the devs and the pubs would just kind of realize that, take it into account, and just delay the game and release the game, put the game out on the store shelves when it's ready, because I'm tired of playing these unfinished games, and I know they'll patch most of this stuff and it'll all be fixed, but by the time they do that, no one's going to really care about this game, Overall, I'd say it's an okay game, just based off of the story, because I am invested in the story. I like how the story is presented, and I think these characters are memorable. However, there are just so many problems with this game. I'd say it's not worth $60. I'd say if you are interested in this game, wait until a price drop or rent the game. But yeah, those are my first impressions on Mafia 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.